Let's see how simple Omni makes adding new workers on bare metal to a cluster. Simply log into your Omni account, download the installation media. In this case, we're going to use an ISO so we can boot off bare metal, but there's images for all sorts of systems. We download that installation media, then boot our bare metal server of it. Here we've booted it and it's just sitting there waiting for its configuration. So now we go into Omni, and on an existing cluster we can say add machines. We see our bare metal machine showing up as an available machine, and we click worker to add it as worker and allocate, and that's it. So now as soon as we do that, the machine starts reinstalling itself with the correct version of the Talos operating system and the appropriate parameters to make it join the cluster. And you can now skip ahead 30 seconds, or you can just watch the worker restart and start the kubelet and join the cluster in the background logs there. You can see one interesting thing I didn't mention is that this is actually a hybrid cluster using kubespan. So the control plane is partially running in Azure and partially running on bare metal in the data center. And this worker is also a bare metal node in the data center, but all the communication between the Kubernetes nodes are encrypted using WireGuard automatically, which is something Talos and Omni manage for you. So you can have distributed clusters easily. But literally the only time it takes to set up a worker is the time it takes the worker to start the Kubernetes processes. And that's usually about a minute, and here we see that this one is just about done. The boot sequence is done, it's joined the cluster. So now we can look, in Omni we can monitor its performance, we can see the logs and the various processes, but literally you can't really get much